Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. It's Multiple Monday, so I want to work on some multiples. Now I bought this book at Goodwill, looks like, a while back, took it apart. It had blank pages. This is like a decollage, just torn edge, and I want to use this paper in my journals. It feels like newsprint or children's drawing paper. That's what it feels like. But I took it apart so that I could figure out how to make one of these, because I loved the fact that it had a pocket in the front and back. And so the size is 5 by 6.5. Okay, and so I've taken this back page apart. Really simple. You just cut it down to 7 by 10, and ignore that cut. That's because I had sewn it back in to figure out how to do the binding. And you make a 1/2 inch flap here, and then cut this piece out. That's how hard it is. Now, I measured the string. They had a 36-inch string that they sewed it together with, and I looked through many videos on YouTube and a book I have on how to sew the Japanese. This is also called Japanese stab binding, and I know Treasure Books has done them, and well, lots of people have done them. But I thought it turned out really cool. But they always seem to start in the middle. Like, say you have your page here, and you start sewing in between, and then you do all your sewing, you come back to the middle and tie your knot, so it kind of hides your knot. This book was different. It had a knot right here at the top, and it had almost like a ornament hanger kind of string, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me that it was a bookmark. Okay, so the string they used when I measured it was about 36 inches, so a yard. But I couldn't, I had to play with it for a while to figure out how to get that stitching. So people either started in the middle, or they start with the second hole, and then they weave and wrap back, and then weave and wrap back, and they would always end here. So this one is a little bit different in that you start at the top hole, and you don't wrap the top. You wrap the side, and then you weave down, and then you wrap the bottom, wrap the sides. But what it does when you come back to this top hole, you tie a knot at the top, and then you have the string left and tie a knot here, and it gives you a nice little bookmark. Okay, so that's what I want to do, because I liked the pockets. And so I've chosen some papers, and I've put some things together, and I'm not going to go through all the details today, because I don't have time to do a whole video today, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm working on for my multiples. And I may pull some more papers, because this seems like really thin to me. So I've got the Old World Christmas collection, and I've gone ahead, and I'll go through one of these with you next week. But I've gone ahead and cut those down to 10 by 7, trimmed out that piece. So this will be our front and back pockets, and then we'll put papers in between. So far, the papers I have this tan paper that I bought from Hammer Mill. It's 20 pound, and I want to use that up. So I think I've got like 6 pages of that. A couple of these coloring pages, and I've got some kind of my standard fare, my grid paper, and or aka scrap graph paper, ledger paper cut in half. I've got some music paper, and then I've got some lined paper, and I think that comes out to 17. So I've got some parchment paper over there that I think I'm going to add. Maybe 3 sheets of that, and that'll give me 20 pages. And then, I don't know what I was thinking. Well, yeah, I do know what I was thinking. I was thinking I like to do 8.5 by 11. and fold them in half and make 5.5 by 8.5. So I cut all my pages to 8.5 by 5.5 and then realize they need to be 5 by 6.5. So goofed up there. So anyway, these are the covers. I'll show you real quick. So I've got, and these are textured cardstock, so they're really nice. But I've done 2 of the same and folded those. So, but I'll go over this, like I said, in more detail. Here's another one of the Old World Christmas. And these are just the Santa pages. And then I liked this lined collage-y type paper. There again, it's the same front and back. And then I took, and oh gosh, what was the name of this one? Floral Collage, I believe. I really love this collection. This is the one I bought last time. I just hauled this, and I thought this was going to be on the cover. But because of the way this is set up with the pockets, and you put the holes on the opening side, that actually is what seals it. When you choose your paper, whatever is on the bottom left is going to be what's on the front. So this will be a nice surprise when you open the journal. This one had a rose here, so that's good. And this one has a rose here. But on the back page, it's just going to be that brick wall. I love these muted tones. This is from the same collection. Almost kind of reminds me of a tapestry. But this actually goes this way. So this will be the cover. And that'll be the inside. This will be the back cover. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, make sure I got the open sides. I think I want this on the cover. And then that will be the back cover. Okay. And then this one is for the last one. I'm just doing 3 of the Floral Collage and 3 of the Christmas for now. I may come back and do the 8.5 by 11, but I need to modify the size. Because if it's 8.5, I'm going to need 9. So I may end up doing 8 by 5. That would be okay. But I really like this paper. This was really pretty. So that's the back. And like I said, I think I'm going to add maybe 3 pages of, you can make these any thickness, it doesn't really matter, but I think I'm going to add some parchment paper. Not the parchment baking style paper, but the parchment like they use for old certificates and things like that. The parchment that you buy at Office Depot. I've got a brand new packet down there. So those are the multiples that I am going to be making. I don't have a free day to make videos until Tuesday or Thursday. I've got a lot of appointments this week and going over to help out with my mom. In fact, I'm getting ready to go over there in a few. So anyway, that's what's coming up on Multiple Monday for next week. I'll probably go ahead and make all my mistakes ahead of time, and then I'll save one and we'll do it together next week. But this is fun. It took me less than 5 minutes to sew it together and figure that out. So I think these will be fun. And like I said, I only wanted to make 6 because last time I did those 12 journals and it seemed like it took me about a month, but I think it felt like 2 or 3 months that I was working on those, and I don't want to get into anything else that I get tired of quickly. So I thought 3 of each design would work well for these, and I may come back to it, like I said, and make another size. You could make these teeny tiny. There's no limit on these. So, and I also thought I may do these instead of using string because I ordered embroidery thread. That's what a lot of people sew these together with. I ordered some of that from Walmart. It did not come in my order. I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure if they're shipping it. I figured I'd wait a couple days. Their app is still tricking me up. Tripping? I don't know. I thought I had it figured out, but stuff just doesn't appear, and it's like, anyway, you don't want to hear about that. So I may use for these ribbon, and if I use the ribbon, then I can use my cinch binder to punch the holes, which would be nice. This is going to be 4 holes, so which I think is a pretty standard Japanese stab binding, the 4-hole method. So this actually had 50 sheets of this paper in it, and here's the other chunk of it. So I'm going to be putting this to use somewhere else and keeping this cardboard, well, it's craft for the template, but it works perfectly with the Hobby Lobby cardstock, and I have it, so I want to use it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye now. By the way, in case I forgot to mention, I finally hit 1,800 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm going to be giving away one of these stab binding journals. You will be able to choose one of the 6. If I make more, I'll add it to it, but for right now, it's going to be these 6 that you can choose from. So if you are interested in being part of that drawing, it will be open for 2 weeks. As of this morning, I had 1,806 subscribers. I seem to gain 1 and lose 2 or 3. I apologize for being boring. Of course, if those people left, then they're not hearing this anyway. But I want to do a giveaway. I've been waiting to do a giveaway, and it seemed like I couldn't get that last 15 subscribers. So thank you guys for those of you who are watching, and if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. My analytics show that 65% of my viewers are not subscribers. To enter, all you need to do is comment below. Any comment. I'm not going to say what. Bye for now.